Konnichiwa everyone, I'm Dan. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you're watching this from. And today, I'm going to have a bit of a drive around Kyoto. And also get mad about traffic probably. But I'm going to talk about some stuff that I should have done before I come to Japan. Let's go! Right then, you join me in Kyoto. I'm sat at a traffic light, which is probably going to be pretty common for this video. And we're going to have a bit of a drive and a bit of a chat. As I said in my last video, got a car, so probably you can expect some more car related videos, I would imagine. Following sat-nav, we'll see how that goes. Eddie-chan's going to show you how that winders and maybe me a little bit, but she's in control. So she's going to decide what you see and I'm going to decide what you hear. So first of all, big up everyone that commented on last video. Pretty happy about that. Everyone was pretty positive. Thank you very much. I'm going to try my best to enjoy my car. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a monthly update video style thing. So at some point, I'll do it now. I'm going to shout out Patreons on Strong's Life. Because I'm supposed to shout them out in videos once a month and I always forget. And then when it's time to do it, I completely forget the names. And now I'm concentrating on driving as well. So this should be a laugh. If I forget, I'm going to blame Kyoto's traffic. Yeah, look at this. Like, people just doing whatever the fuck they want. Move, bitch. Get out of the way. Please. Right then, patrons. Who have we got? Let me think. We've got Kyle P. McQueen. We have got Matty Jenkins. Ian Brown. Already forgot. Dan Lloyd. Sid Leigh. Slot One Gamer. Slot One Gamer's a bad man. Can't forget Slot One Gamer. How many? I think there's 5 or 6. How many did I say? 6?
I don't know.
Oh, great. Right. Liam. Hottenfusa. L2 Hombre. Can't forget our Liam. I think that's probably it. Liam. Slot One Gamer. Ian Brown. Kyle P. McQueen. Sid. Dan Lloyd. If I forgot you, just cancel your Patreon. That'll show me, won't it? I've got to turn left at some point. Traffic's terrible. No, I'm going left at some point, so I'll get in left lane. That'll show them. Yeah, so Kyoto today. We're in Kyoto for reasons which will become apparent in next week's video. Kyoto traffic sucks. We're heading towards the station. I can see Kyoto Tower in distance. Anyway, this month's been a bit mad. So this month, as you know, we bought a car, as we're in the car, so you can kind of guess that. What else did we do this month? I'm currently in about 300 meters turn left. Currently in the process of renewing my visa again. It's that time of year, renewing my visa. So that's got to be done. Not right happy about that, but submitted all paperwork a bit ago to keep in. That bitch is so loud. Ignorant, I'm talking. Yes, keeping up with the theme of my life just being paperwork forever. So, yeah, that's the thing. That should be fine, though. Asked for 5 years. Willing to bet I get 1, as usual. But, you know, don't ask, you don't get, do you? What else have I been doing? What else have I been doing? Still teaching from home. As ever, still going at doctors for me ticker. That's been a bit of a ball ache. Ball ache is apparently the word of the day in every single one of my videos. That's good. What else did we do? Oh, we went to eat okonomiyaki the other day. With Eddie-chan's friend, Hisa-chan. Hello, Hisa-chan. And Fujimori-san was cool. So that was good. Went to eat okonomiyaki and went to Brazilian market. Pretty cool. We went to IKEA yesterday. We drove to IKEA in Osaka and bought a fucking massive cabinet for TV. And TV looks proper small in this cabinet. I might put a little clip here just at TV so you can see what I mean. But yeah, I went to buy that in IKEA. Just got it in car. And we had a bit of a mission with that, so that were a thing. trying to think if I'm interested. I've got to renew my driving license, so that's coming. I was supposed to do it last week. Didn't do it because I didn't fucking want to do it. Supposed to do it this week. Guess what? Didn't do it because I didn't fucking want to do it. So, next week, 50-50 innit? Maybe we'll go next week, I don't know. But yeah, it's got to be done at some point. So I've got to, can only go, it's Japan. You can go Monday to Friday when everyone's working, so I can't do that. And then I can go Sunday morning between 8 and 9. That's it. Koko Ichiban, bad boy ting. Yes, fam. Koko Ichiban is like one of my favourite restaurants. While I'm here, I'll do a quick thing. Top 3 best restaurants in Japan. Number 1, Koko Ichiban. Because fully gaijin. Number 1, Koko Ichiban. Number 2, maybe a sushi place, I guess. Not even best restaurants. Restaurants I go to quite often.
In about
8 kilometers. Turn diagonally to the right. All right. Yeah, so Koko Ichiban's fucking for badmans. What else we got? For cheap food, I like Matsuya. That's pretty sick. For sushi, like hamazushi or kudazushi, both are okay. But fuck sushi though. Sushi is wank. Go on then, sausage. You can go first. Go on. I'll let you. For yakiniku, we're talking Wankarubi or Yakiniku King. Yakiniku King's bad man and all. Ramen, Makotoya is... We went to eat Makotoya ramen for the first time in about 6 months, and it was fucking awesome. I think I put a picture on my Instagram of me just fully buzzing about Makotoya ramen, so that were good. What other kind of restaurants do we like? I think that's basically best at lot, all them ones. Eddie-chan likes terrible restaurants like Steak Gas though, so we can't trust her. Where I'm going? It definitely were Amber. Don't put that on video, I'll get arrested. That one's Amber, I'll stop for that one. Amber Gamble! Look at all these weird buildings. We're building summit. Looking very Kyoto-esque. Very Kyoto-esque. Yeah. So, anyway, this video, I did have a topic in mind for this video. Lester, serial commenter on these videos, basically leaves comments that are about as long as video. And he's a bro. He's been watching for bare time, and he sent me a message on Twitter. I don't really use Twitter anymore because it's bare negative and I can't be arsed with it. I went on there the other day and he put a tweet. I'll put it on screen somewhere. I'm ad-libbing, but it was basically like, what is something you wish you'd done more before you come to Japan? Something you wish you hadn't done as much before you come to Japan. Something like that. So that's what I'm going to talk about. Let's talk about stuff I wish I'd done before I come to Japan. Number 1, I wish I'd have proper gambarued more with Japanese. I did study some Japanese, not loads, but I could speak a little bit before I come here. I had a few lessons in that. But... yeah, like what I learned were like survival phrases, like sumimasen, eki wa doko desu ka? And yeah, that were cool until I got to Japan, and then even if I can ask where the station is, I can't understand answer, so that were a thing. So you have to be careful with that one. And yeah, I learned what's called Hyojungo, and Hyojungo is like standard Japanese. Oh, I'm cutting somebody up, I think. Nah, fuck off, I'm coming now. Yeah, like BBC English version of Japanese. And I came to Akashi at first, and I came to live in Kansai, where it turns out they don't really speak that way. In Kansai, they're mad for some Kansai Ben. So instead of like, sumimasen, kore wa ikura desu ka? How much is this? It's like, oi, sore nanbo? So yeah, kind of had to relearn. And I relearned Japanese basically in standing bars. So that's how that went down. Anyway, I wish I'd spent more time studying Japanese. Another thing I wish I'd done before I come to Japan were actually do some research about Japan. I came to Japan, like, I didn't fucking know anything. I didn't know anyone. I didn't have a fucking clue about anything to do with Japan. I'm going to move into this lane because this guy's fully up my arse. And I didn't really know too much about what was going on. So I think all I really knew about Japan, whoa, look at all them graves. only things I really knew about Japan were that all good Street Fighter players are from Japan. And they fond the sushi, basically, in Tokyo and that. But yeah, I wish I'd actually learned more about what life would be like in Japan. Because when I come here, proper culture shock. I had no idea what apartments looked like. I had no idea what I was supposed to do. My company were fuck all used. They were like, yeah, go and open a bank account, good luck. I'm like, what do I do? I don't know, just fucking work it out. Safe, alright. So I did that. I wish I'd have done a bit more research with stuff like that. I think only research I knew were watching like Chris Abroad. Abroad in Japan, every fucker knows Chris Abroad. He makes sick videos and that, but I wish I'd have bothered to do some research other than watching walking around my fucking least favourite shopping world, Don Quixote. Live and learn. So I wish I'd have spent a bit more time researching what Japan's actually like. I mean, I'd never been to Japan before I decided to come and live here. It was just one of them things like, well, what's the point in going on holiday when I could just go and live there? I kind of thought, look at this scenery, man. Bare trees and going into a tunnel now. There's a sign or a lorry tipping over. Don't do that. Yeah, so I wish I'd done more of that. Another thing I wish I'd done more of is spent as much time with my friends and family as I could before I left. Like, it's funny, like when you leave, you kind of realise how much your friends and your family mean to you. Like when they're there on doorstep all the time, fuck it, I'll see them tomorrow. Fuck it, I'll see them next week, don't matter. But when you can't do that, you're kind of like, fuck. So yeah, if you are coming to Japan and you've got like a little bit of time before you're due to fly or whatever, you've got a few weeks, spend as much of that time with your friends and your family as you can, because when it's fucking bare expensive to go home and that, sure, you've got Skype or whatever, but yeah, spend as much time with your friends and family as you can. I did as much as I could, wish I'd have done more. So there's 3 things I wish I'd done more of before I come to Japan. Things that I did alright were get the correct amount of money to come to Japan. Basically, when you come to Japan, you're not going to get paid for about 5-6 weeks. And even then, you're probably not going to get a full month's paycheck. So bring money. Like, that sounds daft. I'd say bring 2 months' salary if you can. Whatever you think you're going to need for 2 months, that's what you need to bring. You could bring less, but you're going to be fucking poor, eating cup ramen every day and just crying in your bed at night because you can't do all. I definitely didn't do that. But I did, or I think I brought about 6 weeks worth of money with me. And, you know, you got to set up, you got to buy shit to get set up. And, you know, you're new in Japan, you want to do shit. So, yeah, bring between 6 and 8 weeks salary, whatever that is for you. Because, yeah, you'll not get paid for about 5 weeks. And when you do it, it'll probably just be for 6 days in training or something, you know. So make sure you bring enough money. Don't bring too much shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big thing. Everyone's like, well, maybe I'll need this crystal vase. No, you won't. Maybe I need to bring me wallpaper. Maybe they don't have wallpaper in Japan. No, fucking don't do that. You've got to carry this shit. And chances are, when you come here, you're going to be living in a 1-bedroom box. Like I did, Leo Palace. Or something similar. So you need to be light. Bring some clothes, you know, bring a suit or whatever and some casual clothes and ting. If you're a fat lad like me, you need to bring clothes because you can't really buy clothes here that easily. And don't bring too much shit. Bring stuff you proper need. Sentimental stuff, yeah, bring a little bit, stuff to remind your own, but like, don't go mad. Don't go mad with it. I think I brought 2 medium-sized suitcases. Whatever I could fit in there, I brought. Everything else can fuck off. I did end up importing my guitar and my computer at a later date. But yeah, don't bring too much shit. You don't need it. Kuda sushi boy. Yeah. And what else did I do reasonably well when I came to Japan? I don't think there were a third one, to be honest with you. I just kinda brought money and stuff. And I learned a bit of Japanese.
Bring some medicine.
Medicine, yeah, good one. If you've got like medical conditions, bring some of that thing. But be careful what you bring. You need to check that it's alright in Japan. You're not going to get arrested at fucking customs or something. But like for me, in England I had mad asthma, so I had to bring some inhalers and that. And especially like antidepressives and stuff like that, be careful with that shit. Because, you know, maybe they'll have your pants down at immigration.
For women, if take pills, bring pills because it's hard to get.
So Eddie Chan said if you're on pill, you might want to bring some of that with you, because it's not that hard to get here. We just went to the doctor once. But if you don't speak English, yeah. If you don't speak Japanese, yeah, maybe it's a ball ache. So, yeah, bring some pills so you don't get knocked up. I think that's why girls take pills. I don't know. Yeah, some medicine, that's a good thing. One thing that you should probably bring is, like, your degree. If you got a degree certificate or any kind of, like, certificates and shit like that you need. Otherwise you're going to have to get them imported later and it's just a ball ache. Bring, like, your birth certificate and shit like that. Bring all that stuff. That'll be useful for you. Stuff I did too much before I come to Japan. Worry. I worried bare. Like, oh, what about this? What about that? I'm a worrier anyway. But like, oh, what about this thing? What about that thing? I was just stressed as fuck before I come to Japan. And most of the shit I was worried about didn't matter at all. What happens if I live in countryside and there's no McDonald's? You know, turns out there's McDonald's everywhere, so don't worry. But, you know, like I worried about, what about this, what about that? What happens if I get wrong train? What happens if, you know, nobody speaks English where I am? Well, you know, download Google Translate and stop being a fanny about it. So, yeah, worry less. That's one thing I wish I'd done. Another thing I did too much of. I didn't really do too much of anything, to be honest. Yeah. Other than lots of drugs. No, I'm kidding. What else did I do a lot of before I come here? Let me think for a minute. You just enjoy sights. Going into mountains now. Something I did too much of. I got nothing. I'm coming up blank, boys and girls. To be honest, most people who watch this channel are boys. Something I did too much of. Something I didn't do enough of were packing Jaffa cakes and salt and vinegar crisps. That's what I should have done. Because they don't know about Jaffa cakes and salt and vinegar crisps in Japan. That's a subtle ploy, by the way. If anyone's watching this and wants to send me some Jaffa cakes and salt and vinegar crisps, hit your boy up. I'll give you an address. I'm fucking gagging for some Jaffa cakes, man. Oh dear. If you watch this far into the video, like, what's wrong with you? Why? There's a lot of people in Japan that make good content, you know. They well thought out videos. They go to a place and they take B-roll and that. I'm just sat in a car just chatting shit about Jaffa cake. Like, what are you doing? Or pricking about in a lake. Yeah, so there you go. So yeah, I don't think I've got much else to add to that, Lester. But cheers for sending a tweet, any word. Big up Lester, bad man ting. So yeah, occasionally I do make videos based on viewer requests, I guess. Most of the videos are decided on Patreon if I actually get round to making a little, what's it called, poll. Did have a couple of new Patreons recently who I'm pretty buzzing about. So if you do fancy joining on Patreon, that's patreon.com/JaDanFam. So now I've sold my soul there. Plugging my own shit too much. Been thinking recently I want to buy a new camera. So Patreon money is helping me to save up to buy a new camera. I'm going to buy a DJI Osmo Pocket so I can covertly film in shops. That's basically why I want to do it. Because I've got an idea for another set of videos that I want to start making. Where basically every week I go to Recycle Shop and buy something. And then open it on camera, like unboxing style. Maybe I'll go to Gachapon Shop. Maybe I'll go to, I don't know, fucking somewhere and buy something cool and open it and then probably sell said thing on eBay. Eventually. But like, book off or something, go to a cool shop, buy something cool, bring it home, look at it. Maybe some of your fucking weebs are into that kind of thing. I don't really know. Whoa, Sky, oh no, it's top at windscreen. I thought Sky had gone right dark. Like, Eddie Chan, I thought sky had gone really dark because it's blue at top, but it's windscreen. Baka. Yeah. Right, Eddie Chan, is there what else I should say? You're director, yeah?
Things fine.
You think it's good?
Yeah.
Just fine, not amazing?
It's amazing.
That's right. So in that case then, that's it for today's video. As always, thanks for watching, and wait, as always again, until next time, Jamata. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment below and bang a thumbs up on this video. While you're at it, you may as well smash that subscribe button and ring that bell and you won't miss a thing. And there's plenty more videos like this one. There's one here and one here. Maybe you'll see something you like. All my videos are supported by the JaDanFam on Patreon. You guys are awesome. And as always, until next time, Jamata.